All right, so per usual, prior to an artist, mainstream artist that is, Offset, was part of the Migos, now doing his whole solo venture. I always thought he was the best Migo, but you know, Quavo was getting this special treatment at first, but I think since Offset kind of had he had more star power after marrying Cardi B, but whatever, that doesn't matter at all, because that's like, you know, we're not in that real niche. But it looked like he previewed a Playboi Carti collab for his upcoming album, which I believe is dropping October 13th, the same day as Ken Carson, which is a bit unfortunate, but at least, like, you know, maybe that it won't affect sales at all for Ken Carson, because they got completely separate fan bases, and whoever will listen to Offset, like that's like rap caviar. Although Ken Carson definitely moving up, he's basically, I mean, I would consider them mainstream in a way, because they're doing so many millions of streams every week or month. But still, I mean, that Friday, maybe we'll get a Carti feature and a whole entire Ken Carson album, A Great Chaos. That is one, if Ken Carson even drops on that date. I know he's been teasing October 13th, Friday the 13th, but will it actually happen? Because he's lied so many times. And then two, you know, so many people say they got Carti on their album, and then it just ends up not happening, which is just normal at this point. So like, I don't even, like, I believe it. Offset, we're gonna listen to the song. Offset played the song, so it's real. I don't think anyone denies that some of these songs are real and they were created at one point. But like, will they actually drop? That's a whole different story. But then in the information that Kirko posted, shout out him, he said that it was previewed at his album release party. So it kind of is like an indicator that it's going to be on the album, because why would you preview songs that aren't on the project at the release party where you're like trying to get hype for it? Although even if you didn't have Carti technically cleared on your album, it would bring up more hype, because then the Carti fans can be looking towards your project or looking forward to it when it actually drops, and being like, oh wait, we're looking for the Carti feature. But then if it's not on there, then everybody's gonna be pissed. But anyway, let's listen to the song, let's see how it sounds. I heard it's like low voice still though, which is a good thing if you ask me. This is Carti, right? I'm trying to figure out who it is, because I guess since Offset got a low voice too, that like, I'm just trying to figure it out, and it's like it's not low quality, but it's through someone's iPhone, so I can't really tell. Okay, it's definitely Carti, because he said, hold up. All right, so that was Carti officially, because now Offset's rapping and he's doing the work. Bruh, that's just a great song. I'm not even like dick riding at all. If you say objectively that song is trash, you are trash. So what I was thinking was, this whole low voice, I guess, evolution that Carti's doing recently after Whole Lotta Red, and I don't know, like even the Narcissist era or the Music era. I guess the next project still might be called Music, but I meant like, I don't know, he was still on this more hardcore rock phase. But considering like Osama Sun and Ken Carson and like a lot of artists started hopping on the very grungy beats that were rock infused, I think he started moving back to trap with the low voice, which we've been discussing the last couple of months, because those are all the new leaks like Killers and the 2 songs that he previewed with Travis Scott and Lil Uzi Vert is Release Party. Like, it's more lower voice, which in my opinion, again, is just way better. Like it comes back to hip hop, which is like the whole reason that we're here and the whole reason we became a Carti fan in the first place. And this also is much different than all of the Whole Lotta Red and, again, like Narcissist era type songs, because those were all very dark, like satanic, whatever. This was reminding me of 24 Songs, the Kanye song, or Digital Nas, whoever it actually was with. It was during the Donda recording sessions, but it's like a happier vibe. Like, this is just a great song. Like, you could play this at your graduation party. This just you know, I feel like he's making more music kind of like Die Lit or Whole Lotta Red V1. Like, it's not all about let's bite people's necks and suck all their bloods, you know, only Crips. But something that has to do with Offset and Carti though, because we were discussing like how high of a chance it is to release. So I actually don't know if Offset and Carti do have a song together. I think they do actually. It's on Nav's song though, right? It's on Minute. Just give me a minute. And then also it looks like, of course, we Ghetto Flowers, which was Perfect Love tape, and then 100 Racks, which is on QC's tape, Offset and Carti. So I guess they do have official releases, but the 2 infamous, or not infamous, but just famous leaks that I think Offset and Carti are one of the best duos. Actually, I feel like that's always said, like Carti and X, meaning like Carti and whoever is like the best duo or whatever. But I feel like Offset and Carti just always make bangers. I'd say, I mean, 1629 is obviously the most famous, but that's because they have a lot of songs together, or at least unreleased tracks. They are a great duo, I'm not gonna lie. But Offset and Carti just like never miss. The 2 famous ones are Backup and Pyru, aka Boulder Crest. I think that's Pyru, right? Or maybe Boulder Crest is the other name for Backup. Whatever it is, like, they always kill it. So I think it might actually happen, especially because they already got multiple collabs together in the past. And you know, Offset was getting some big looks from Kai Cenat's stream. He was who else? He was on that Bobby interview, Bobby Althroff, who, man, get her out of here. She actually sucks, bro. Like, I don't get it. Like, this is why, like, those types of interviews are why rappers don't do interviews, because you don't know anything about them. Like, what's the entire point of the interview? I'm not saying we have to be super technical about it, because I don't like the interviews where they're digging super deep into your, like, oh, where are you from? And, you know, like, when you start making music, like, that shit's boring as hell too. But that girl, like, Offset completely trolled her, and I love to see it, because I don't know why those types of people get the opportunities to interview rappers, and, you know, people who are putting the actual groundwork don't. I'm not saying me, but like, I would much rather see Kai Cenat or like a streamer get that look than her. That's all I gotta say. But new Carti and Offset coming soon. Super hype.